Get ready to match the stars. Jimmy Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Connie Stevens from Vegas, Bart Braverman, and Deborah Lee Scott as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. Thank you, friends, for joining us. How do you do, one and all?
Hello.
Welcome
hello.
back.
Yeah, nice to
Nice
be
to
back.
see you
Look
again.
at the little
there.
midget chairs here.
Yes, they're new chairs, aren't
Yes.
they? With rollers on them. Roll around there.
Yes.
Yes, I'll watch my cord there.
They told us to watch your
No rolling around while I'm here.
Right.
You were in New York? You were in New York recently?
Yeah,
So was
oh,
I.
boy.
I miss New York. I had such a wonderful
I
time.
love New York.
Gosh, it was terrific. Hello there, Ronnie Black and Jan Chalfant. Applause, applause, applause.
Hi.
Welcome to both of you. We'll be playing 2 games, remember? Let's find out who you are and where you're from. Jan?
Hi, I'm originally from Indiana. I'm an executive secretary for an oil corporation. I'm married, been married for 6 years, and excited to be here.
Yes, you have a sparkle in your eyes.
I'm happy.
Good. All right, Jan, good luck to you. How about you, sir?
Well, Gene, I have 5 more months till I graduate from Cal State San Bernardino in the field of business administration with a minor in management science and an option in computers. My hobbies are woodcraft, songwriting, and playing with my children.
It all goes with business administration.
Right.
Listen, don't lie to me.
Okay.
Are we in a recession or a depression or something now? You're one of those
We're-
double-dome students. You know, you got the college...
We're in
for-
an embarrassing situation.
Oh, that's what it is.
Right.
That's what they call it now, an embarrassing situation, right? All right, Jan, you may have a choice of A or B.
B for Bob.
Bob who?
My husband.
Oh, your husband, Bob. Why not? Right. In the delivery room, the doctor said, the father of this baby must be an athlete. When it came out, it was wearing a little blank.
Who's wearing a little what, sweetheart? Who's wearing a little
blank.
A little blank.
Father of this baby must be an athlete. When it came out, it was wearing a little blank.
Sure. He's...
In the delivery room, the doctor said, the father of this baby must be an athlete. When it came out, it was wearing a little blank.
I don't know if I can say this, but the little jockey straps.
You said it. Listen, can she say jockstrap? Okay with everybody over there? Oh, thank you, CBS. Or ABC, or whoever's sitting over there.
Whatever
Or
network's in charge
NBC.
today.
They're all there. What do you say?
Well, that's a very good answer, but I'm a clean-cut American, and you know my reputation in America. So I went cleaner than that. I said sweatsuit, which is also a very good answer. Which is also a very good answer. A new crowd will be in here shortly. Next question. It's all right, no problem.
I think the kid's been on a diet. Okay. No, sir. Your baseball cap.
A baseball cap.
That is a fabulous answer. It is not up for you to judge me to judge. I know it's a wonderful
Any piece
answer.
of sports equipment would be good, although I must say hers was an excellent choice.
Certainly was.
Good.
A baby wouldn't wear a jock.
No. Baby wouldn't wear a jockstrap.
Would wear a jockette.
A jockette. Father, baby must be an athlete. When it came out, it was wearing a little...
I've never seen one before. I don't know what they are, but I said jockey.
Right. What a charmingly convincing liar. All right, Big Bart.
I say this as an appropriate question, as I am about to be an uncle. My sister-in-law's, she could drop her foal today.
Oh, really?
This could be the day right now, and I did say jockstrap.
You did. Now you have 3, Jan. There's another lady who's never seen one.
I'm a big athletic supporter.
But seriously.
All right. Here we go. This is yours, Ronnie. Pay attention. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, I'm going to start up a rock band at the home.
God help us.
I'm going to call the rock band Blood, Sweat, and Blanks. Blood, Sweat, and Blanks.
The rock band.
Here we go, Ronnie. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, I'm going to start up a rock band at the home. Is it the home? I'm going to call it Blood, Sweat, and Blanks.
Blood, Sweat, and Years.
Okay. Blood, Sweat, and Years. You've heard of the group Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
No.
It was a wonderful group of, a few years ago.
David Clayton Thomas. I know him well. What a guy.
He's quite good.
Yes, he is. I love him.
What was that song he had such a big hit with?
Spinning Wheel.
Yeah, that's right. Would you like to sing a few bars?
Right. What goes up must come down.
That's right. Now may we see your answer.
Yes, that's Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I had one of the best answers, but what the hey, you know? I said Blood, Sweat, and Bones.
Blood, Sweat, and Bones.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now the regular crowd is here.
What do you got?
That question did not make one shred of sense to me. I did not understand
Well, if you're sure you didn't understand if you never heard of Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I heard of Mr. Churchill, who said blood, sweat, and tears to win the bloody Second World War. I never heard of some cruddy group.
What?
Oh. Pardon me, no offense, blood, sweat, and tears. Pebbles. My life.
Thank you. We needed that.
I'm too cranky
Brett's boyfriend is getting married today in the Redlands area. Oh, that's why she's so upset.
I think I should clarify this and say I dumped him.
Right.
You gotta know that there's other musical groups other than the Merrimacs. Geritol.
Geritol. Blood, Sweat, and Geritol. The Merrimacs, Charles. I didn't know you were old enough to remember the Merrimacs.
My dad told me all about them.
Sure. They sang on the Fred Allen Hour, didn't they? Were they with Fred Allen? Well, I don't remember. What do you say?
They were with anybody they could get.
Wobbling around.
Blood, Sweat, and Canes. I'll throw you.
I hate that question.
Blood, Sweat, and Years is the definitive answer.
Right.
That's the best.
Guy comes up with a great answer and no one...
Like,
I said Blood, Sweat, and Gum.
That's a good answer.
Please help him out. One man for this guy comes up with a good answer, works his heart out, and none of you cooperate with him?
It's early.
Oh.
I said blood, sweat, and wrinkle.
Blood, Sweat, and Wrinkle. So all that old stuff is okay. So round one is 4-0 in her favor. Round two coming up in a moment or so. Now this for you.
One of the most iconic and popular game shows of all time is coming back. Reimagined, reinvented, and bigger than ever. The all-new Tic-Tac-Dough premieres this April, only on Game Show Network.
Special Operations Command Chief Will Markham endured untold pain as a war hero fighting for our freedom.
After I received the Silver Star in Afghanistan, I tried everything for pain relief, even CBD, but a small tincture can cost over $100, and it's not approved to do a damn thing. This is Hempvana, the high blood pressure safe pain cream. It's guaranteed to relieve pain, and it's only $19.99. I put it on, and the pain is gone, period. Power packed with oil from the cannabis sativa plant, and the highest concentration of pain reliever allowed by law to guarantee you relief, exactly where you need it. Your neck, knees, back, and more. And unlike some pain pills that may actually raise your blood pressure, Hempvana is safe for adults with high blood pressure. But Hempvana isn't only for individuals with high blood pressure. It offers safe pain relief for anyone experiencing pain. Just listen.
Pain starts up in my shoulder.
I wake up with pain every single morning.
It feels like it's loosening already.
The pain, it's gone. You know, after 4 back surgeries, I've tried just about everything. Feels real good.
Having something that works this fast, I'm just amazed.
Hempvana will give you the freedom to do whatever you want without pain slowing you down. So if you want effective pain relief without the high price tag, that's high blood pressure safe, you need Hempvana.
For only $19.99 with absolutely free shipping. And if you don't begin to feel instant relief, send it back for a full refund, even if the jar is empty. Hempvana has joined forces with the Patriot Fund, donating a portion of proceeds to help our veterans. There is a strict limit of 2 while supplies last. And remember, Hempvana is safe for adults with high blood pressure. Order now.
Order now for free shipping.
To order, call 1-800-220-8145. That's 1-800-220-8145. Or visit Hempvana.com. So call 1-800-220-8145. Order now.
This is me before Sonobello. And this is after.
This year, lose stubborn fat permanently with Sonobello one-visit fat removal.
I wanted the results of the tummy tuck, but not the downtime. I'm so happy.
I'm loving life. I'm loving my body. I'm loving all my loose-fitting clothes.
My waist is contoured. My belly is flat.
There's no booch anymore.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
Now let's plow on ahead to round 2. Jan, you're ahead, so we'll ask you to go first.
Be again.
Be again. Only 2 people play. Jimmy and Brett, ready?
Oh,
okay.
Here it is.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Rocky the boxer said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rocky the boxer said, I think my opponent is cheating. Take a look. His manager is pouring blank in his boxing gloves.
Is it me or is it the question?
All right, Jan, if you're ready. Rocky the boxer said, I think my opponent is cheating. Take a look. His manager's pouring blank in his boxing gloves.
All I could think of was cement.
Cement. That's a good answer. Cement it is. Cement mixer. Putty, putty.
Cement is a really good answer, but I have another good answer. There's many good answers.
Wait a minute now. Oh, we don't mind your being responsive and booing a bad answer, but before he gives the answer to boo him.
That's
Really?
right. I mean, there is a little credibility here, please.
I'll tell you when to boo. I'll tell you when to boo.
This is the definitive answer, even though cement was a wonderful answer. The definitive answer is lead. Thank you. Thank you.
No, lead is a very good answer because it's heavy. Put the heavy lead in the thing and goes pow, like that.
I think the question stinks.
Yeah.
I stole his answer.
She's such a gracious lady, the way
I hate the questions.
Ronnie, ready? Who plays here? Everybody. Muggsy said, I went to a really tough school. No, you're really not on your toes today, I can see that. Here's how tough the school was. In biology, instead of frogs... How frog was it? How frog was it? No. Went to a really tough school. In biology, instead of frogs, we used to dissect blinks. All right, here we go, Ronnie. Muggsy said, I went to a really tough school. In biology, instead of frogs, we used to dissect blinks.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, you've changed your mind.
Yeah, because mine was not in good taste.
Since when has he been worried about good taste?
We used to dissect blanks.
Students, Gene.
Students! If you don't like that, what is a good answer? Oh. Now that you mention it, it's a very good answer. What do you got?
Teachers, thank you.
Finally got him, May.
There was my crowd. Now the regular crowd is in here again.
All right.
I've been going out to lunch a little bit, but they're back now.
If you would, madam.
I'd love to. Judges, just think about this for a minute. Don't strain your little heads, though. The kids who live in our neighborhood.
There's one.
The
It's a
match. The
whether
turkey's
you
the
like it or
match.
not. There. All right.
Judges, think about this, please, because this is so close. Alligators.
All right, now, Ronnie, you got to match the bottom tier to stay in the game. Charles, you are outrageous. What have you got there for us, Connie?
We don't need no
Teachers. Everybody has teachers down there. Come on down, man.
Right there, teachers, teachers, suckers, teachers.
All right, if you would have a little blue job there, thank you. And you will be back later to play game number 2. Okay, so let's spin Ron off now. We'll spin him back a little bit later now. We'll get to Jan here and see how she does. You ready? Good. Well, now here you're going to have a go at the really big money now, and good luck to you. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. How blank is it? Now, if you give us the answer that the audience wrote down most often, you get $500, $250 for you for matching the second most popular answer, and $100 for matching the third. Now, you can get a little help from some of our stars here. Choose the ones who are looking at you and trying to make eyeball contact. The others haven't got an answer. Connie. You were looking at her.
Yeah.
You were making eyeball
looking
contact with her. You were looking right at her.
All right. You want me to give something?
Yeah,
Say
you
something?
have to say it out loud.
How tough is it?
How tough is it? All right, there's one.
Charles?
Well, how much is it?
How much is it?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, this is a tough one. Jimmy.
How hot is it? Thank you. Thank you.
So you have how hot is it?
How old?
How much is it? How tough is it? You want one of those? Or you can think of one of your own and use that one.
I thought of one too.
Now, wait a minute. Now, think about this carefully. Which one do you think is going to be up on top? The one that's in your mind or one of the 3 they've given you?
I'll go with how much is it?
How much is it? All right. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal a $100 response. How big is it? Was that yours?
How big is it?
No, how much is it? Maybe up there a little bit higher. All right, let's take a look at the $250 response. How good is it?
Pretty good.
Well.
Very close to how good was it for you?
Yes. We're looking for...
I can't wait to see this.
We're looking for how much is it. And this is her last chance to earn some money here. May we see the next one, please? Oh, she got it. Very good. Good girl. Charles gave that to you. And now you've got $500, and we'll take it step by step here. The next step will come in a moment or so. Right now, we have this for you.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere to fix that? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion power plant. So fast, so strong, and so convenient. It's like putting the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Look, you can inflate all 4 tires of your car on a single charge, or inflate a bag full of soccer balls at practice. Bullseye Pro is so advanced, it has a built-in smart pressure digital sensor that gauges and automatically stops when the set tire pressure is reached. Plus, it can be 100% hands-free. You simply set the target pressure and walk away, keeping you out of harm's way. Bullseye Pro is lightweight, durable, and powerful enough to inflate this massive monster truck tire. Plus, it has 4 ultra-bright LED lights to safely inflate at night. Bullseye Pro comes with 3 custom air nozzles on board, so you can easily inflate pool toys, exercise balls, and more. Forget driving to the gas station. Bullseye Pro is your anywhere, anytime inflation station. Call or go online now and get the complete Bullseye Pro inflation system, all for the factory direct price of just $79.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. But to really inflate this offer, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. You get it all. An incredible value for one low price. Call or go online to order now.
To order, call 1-800-491-0337 or go to getbullseyepro.com. So call 1-800-491-0337 or order online at getbullseyepro.com. Order now.
Accidents happen everywhere and every day. Sweep it up the easy way with the Helio Air Broom, the lightweight, flexible broom that's sweeping the nation. In one pass, it gets it all. Watch. Ordinary brooms only get half the mess, but Air Broom's UltraFlex blade is specially designed to lift and grip and leave nothing behind. And for anything that hits the floor, it's a one-stop shop with the Helio Dustpan. For pets, it's the best. It easily removes pet hair on all floors. The Helio Air Broom gets the big stuff, yet precise enough for the finest dust. Use it wet or dry. Clean spilled milk and cereal, and an impossible to clean broken egg. Plus, it rinses clean every time. For hard surfaces like tile, it's the best. If you've got expensive hardwood floors, the Helio Air Broom is guaranteed to sweep without scratching. Plus, it gets into corners quick and easy. Use it in the bathroom. It'll sweep up hair, nail clippings, and floss. And with its telescopic handle, it becomes a squeegee too. Air Broom's sleek and slim, so you can store it anywhere. Watch. Helio's specially designed Lift and Grip Ultraflex blade effortlessly removes dust and hair on carpet, keeping your home mess-free. You'll love Helio or your money back guaranteed. So get your ultra lightweight Helio Air Broom at helioairbroom.com for just $29.99 or call 1-800-399-9149 now. Order today and we'll include our Helio dustpan absolutely free. We'll also throw in the Helio Mini, yours free too. Use the Helio Mini on your couch or furniture to clean fur quick and easy. And for the car, watch as Helio Mini cleans fur trapped in your car's carpet better than a vacuum. That's right, you can get the Helio Air Broom plus the Helio dustpan and the Helio Mini, a $60 value for only $29.99. So order now.
Jeopardy does this weeknights.
What is Get the Party Started?
There we go. Jeopardy, weeknights at 9 on Game Show Network.
Carry on here with Jan. You ready? Hello. Now, you got the $500. That means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, we do want you to spin the wheel, and if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you'll double it and play for $10,000. Step up there, Jan, and have a go at it, and good luck to you. We're all rooting for a double. Here we go. Charles. Connie. You may step down to the little blue dot. We have, Connie, for the regular $5,000. Charles was limp for a while, and then
I can go home.
No, we need you, Charles. The stickum wasn't strong enough.
Wow, what an expensive show and what a beautiful production.
Now, I'll just blow you back up here, Charles.
I'll go for another roll of Scotch tape. All the way.
There you are. Good as new. Well, still bend a little at the top, but it'll be all right there.
They have a thing called Staples. They just came out with it.
Right.
Like $1.16 for a box of 2,000.
All right. Connie, are you ready? Now, this answer you will write.
Well, don't yell at her. She's a very sweet thing.
Yes.
We're happy to have Connie Francis on the show. It's terrible.
Here we go. Blank opportunity. Blank opportunity. You think about it. When she's finished writing, I will ask for your answer. Now put it in the slot there, the way you do the regular one. All right. Now we're ready for you, Jan. Blank opportunity.
Good opportunity.
Good opportunity. Apparently the audience does not approve of that. What would you say?
Golden.
You are not of one mind. I can see that, if any. Connie, she says, good opportunity will match you for $5,000. What do you say?
This was her perfect opportunity.
Perfect opportunity is her
I'm
answer.
sorry.
All right. Now, Jan, you've got $500 and game number 2 coming up, so let's bring your opponent out here and have another go at it right now. Here comes Ronnie Black. Ronnie Black. Ronnie Black. All right, if you would, please. Welcome back, Ronnie.
Thank you.
And here we go with game number 2. You have a first shot at it, A or B, if you would, please.
How about B for bucks?
B for what?
Bucks.
Oh, bucks. Oh, yes. Scared me there for a minute. Dumb Donald is really dumb. You woke up at last, didn't you? Today, instead of using a credit card, he tried to pay for lunch with a blank card.
What is that?
Ronnie, Dumb Donald is really dumb. Today, instead of using a credit card, he tried to pay for lunch with a blank card.
A playing card?
A playing card. Ronnie said playing card, Jimmy.
We up here on the top realm have the definitive answers that would have won you the ball game, pal. Library card.
Ah, that's a good one.
And this lady here can tell you.
But she thought it up.
He said, boy, that's a terrific answer.
And he wrote it right down.
Wrote it right down.
It's more liberation of answers here, but...
We mustn't use our credit cards, because now they're going to charge us each time we use it. Not only do they charge us interest, oh, I can't get into it, library card.
All right. What do you got for us, Chuck?
They say the Redlands area is lovely for a wedding. I said the Four of Hearts playing card.
Four of Hearts playing card. Very good. So, Ronnie and Charles are in tune with one another. Connie, instead of a credit card, he tried to pay for lunch with a blank card.
I'm in tune. I think the judges should look at
Good,
this
that's
pinochle
bad.
card.
Pinochle. Well, that's a playing card. Yeah, that's two for Ronnie. Doing pretty good there.
Drawing on my 1960s San Francisco hippie background, I said a tarot card.
A tarot card. They had a lot of those there then?
We had a lot of everything there then.
I know that, yeah. I read about that.
We aims to please.
Read about you in the New York Times rotogravure section. What do you got?
I matched them, which is not right. I said library card.
Library. So that's two for you. Yours will be along later. Right now, this for you, America. Here it is.
The only way to get across this bridge is step by step. Wow, way to go!
Let's go!
Beat the Bridge. Weeknights at 5:30. Only on Game Show Network.
Hey guys, you got carpet stains like this? Well, you need Horsepower Bullshot, the all-new carpet stain remover and deodorizer. Just spray, and the stain and the odor goes away. Why bend over and scrub? That's back-breaking work. Stand up to stains and odors and let Bullshot do the hard work of carpet and upholstery cleaning for you. You love your pets, but when Fido has an accident, you better have Bullshot. This black light shows every drop of that urine stain, but Bullshot quickly eliminates that stain. The secret is an advanced foam action formula that penetrates deep to emulsify and neutralize stains and odors, lifting them from the fiber, with a formula safe for kids and pets. And it's made in the USA. Ever accidentally spill red wine on your carpet? I can shoot from the hip with pinpoint accuracy. Bullshot is like spraying an eraser on your floor. That stain is gone for good. For older and tougher stains, just give it a little rub and watch as Bullshot works its magic. Just point and shoot. It instantly and easily erases these blood stains, makeup, fruit juice, coffee, and more. This sticky juice stain is deep into this couch. Bullshot, it gets right down into those crevices and has the couch looking like new again. Still skeptical? Watch this. I'm staining this carpet with burnt bacon grease. We've got a 4K Ultra HD camera capturing the action up close. This stain is obliterated, all without bending or scrubbing. To have a stain professionally removed, you could spend hundreds. Or you could get Horsepower Bullshot, the no-nonsense stain remover for only $19.99. Bullshot comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back for a full refund, even if the can is empty. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get yours. And there's a strict limit of 3 at this low, low price. So don't wait. Order your Bullshot now.
Call 1-800-650-7340 or visit bybullshot.com. So call 1-800-650-7340 or visit bybullshot.com. Order now.
I'm interested in trying these new weight loss shots, but I need it to be more affordable
Because my insurance doesn't cover it.
I'm not sure which online provider to trust, and I want to ask a doctor a lot of questions.
The secret's out. At Henry Meds, our knowledgeable providers demystify compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient in brand name weight management meds. If you're eligible for treatment, your medication will be shipped to your door for just $297 a month. You can save thousands by using Henry Meds for weight management medication.
Thank you all. You were wonderful. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for the Match Game. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program is edited for broadcast.